Hello, baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is my first ever playthrough of 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I think it's the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. This game is incredible so far, it really is. I also want to say before we get into all this stuff here, thank you so much for all of the support. And I use the word support, like, for just, like, you know, watching the videos. Whether you're just watching silently or liking or you're commenting, all this stuff, like, it's like blow me away, like how fun it is to play this game. Because, you know, playing the game is, like, incredible. But then getting to converse with you guys as well is also awesome. Not only that, like, the honest and fair critiques of my gameplay, like, have been so helpful, but so nice, and so, you know, it's like, you know, pinpointing all the little details about, like, what I'm, like, not doing as well as I could. Like, you know, people are like, oh, you should use defense stance more originally, but it's like, well, now you can use it all too much sometimes too, and you should be, like, you know, attacking people to get some more AP as well. All that stuff's been fantastic. I've been having such a blast in both playing the game, interacting with you guys, and again, like I said, even if you're a silent viewer, thank you so much as well for all the watching and, you know, all of it. It's been awesome. I love this game so much, and it's just even better that I get to interact with you guys as well. Let's continue on with this as well. I don't know what's going to be happening next. We just had an amazing moment with the characters in this game, and I'm having such a blast. Such a blast with this game. It's been a joy. It's been a joy. It's been a terrifying joy. Oh, we're back here in the war room. But now we have Gaku helping out.
It's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse.
You did so good.
Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped me settle my stomach or something.
And it's probably like maybe, there's probably, I know it's a physical thing, but there's probably aspects as well, like, you know, like travel sickness and stuff like that. Like, you know, when you have travel sickness, and if you keep your eyes on the road and keep your mind off it, it actually can help sometimes. This music. Gorgeous. I'm so proud of these two. So proud of them. Hey, I got something to say to you two. Takamura came stomping him and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong. You're great out there. Oh my god, Gaku, listen to this. Oh, thanks. He's like blushing. We couldn't have won that battle without you, truly. And your class weapons are so freaking badass. True. You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometimes, Gaku. I want to pull off one of those cool headshots on you. She's that friend that, like, I really feel like she's that friend that people outside the group go, what's wrong with her? And you go, oh, that's just Darumi. Shoot the enemy, not me. And honestly, it's very cool to have, like, this situation where you go from kind of, like, you know, feeling like you're, you know, letting people down, even though, like, you know, as we said, we were being very understanding of everything, from people letting people down to not only having, like, you know, being able to see your battle come to fruition, but also at the same time, like, get praise from the people that, like, have already been fighting it. That must feel good. It must be very motivating, you know? That goes for you too, Tsubasa. You were drifting around the battlefield like you were in some kind of off-road stunt rally. This has to feel so good for these two. Look at them, they're blushing. Thanks, most people don't know good driving technique when they see it. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder slaps though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. Oh, okay, so she did get sick a little bit. We're finally come together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. Do you need to go lie down for a few minutes? And, like, we're supporting each other as well. But Hiroko is still missing though, that's the only thing. Alright, this calls for celebration. Let's fire up the Rationomatic and... A second on, it's late and I'm beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. True. Very true. You guys, everyone's probably exhausted. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all going to need a rest. And I really need to take a shower. Oh man, things would be so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. Seriously. And, like, I understand that, like, you know, it makes so much sense that they're not instantly talking about Hiroko like I am, because, again, I wasn't the one on the battlefield here. They just went through such a harrowing experience. Getting some rest is so important after this too, because it's nothing they're gonna be able to do tonight, you know? They had a little conversation about what happened and they can kind of keep going. The moment I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed onto the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I going to have to keep doing this? That's the question, isn't it? I hadn't forgotten Hiroko or the weird ghost boy, yes, which was terrifying, but I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. That's what I was thinking. There's a lot going on, you know? Just let me sleep. There's a lot going on. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Wow. Very wow. I mean, we expected to. We're on day 18. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but... You okay? My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck and chest and abdomen hurt in places I don't even know where... didn't even know the correct anatomical term for... My whole body was one big massive muscle pain. Guess I overdid it. I mean, there's a lot, right? Like, and again, if you were like... Have you ever like worked out for the first time or something? Or if you've like gone for a jog when you don't usually jog that often? You're in pain afterwards. It will be painful, especially the next morning. Yeah. I had no idea yesterday I put so much strain on my body. Yeah, you did a lot. Our previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. That was a big battle. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up and tentatively raise my head until I could see the clock on the wall. I love the music in this game so much. It's past 1 p.m. already. Makes sense. I know it's late, but I really slept it. Come on. Give yourself a little lie-in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still felt half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way towards our usual meeting place, and my back hunched over like an old man. I wonder if it is because, like, you know, if you sleep too much, sometimes you can be really tired too. I think when I was working late nights, this was years and years ago, like, in a place, and I remember like I was talking about how, like, you know, I think I said to someone like I got up like around this time that Takumi got up, and they were all like, no, you gotta force yourself to, like, you know, just get that pure 8 hours and that's it. I know it's hard because you get home late and stuff like that, you know, and because you will just get overtired and stuff like this, or like, I don't know what the science is about it, but I have found that maybe that is, maybe I'm just wrong, or maybe it's just an experience that happens, you know, occasionally. But I think, yeah, maybe, I don't know. But honestly, it's probably just because he's so fatigued in this sense, right? It's not because he worked late nights. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw. What? Oh my god, everyone's exhausted.
How are you feeling today?
Look at the movie! Adorable. Tsubasa's like literally like, you know, Tsubasa's me actually. This is like, if I'm tired, this is how I'm laying down, right? Actually, Darumi's how I record sometimes. If you ever hear noises of me moving around, that is, oh my god, look at Gaku on the ground. Like sometimes if you ever hear me moving around, like the chair moving around, it's like I literally sometimes will like play games like this while I'm recording, like my knees to my chest. This is so adorable. Honestly, it's adorable to me. I know, like, we went through something crazy, but it's adorable to me.
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Okay.
Hey guys, are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
It looks that way. It looks that way.
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
Oh, Tsubasa, that's so tough. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. Poor Tsubasa.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Oh my god, Gaku.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
That's adorable. That is adorable. Congratulations on a win, everybody. Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. I mean, we'd hope so for sure, right, Ima? Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Oh my god. They're probably feeling a little bit bad about this too. Thank you. The Tsukumo twins went back and forth to the rational matter. Are they the only ones? Oh no, it's Shuma as well who's not fighting as well. Bring us our breakfast, or was it lunch? Brunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra. Oh wow. You shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have. I forgot that she likes this weird flavoring stuff, I guess. But like, again, I just don't judge. Whatever you want to eat, it's none of my business, you know? Yeah! And from Mr. Maruko, a bowl of rice with strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be a working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me as one thing, but don't diss the Gyodon. Is that what it is? Gyodon? How can you be so nice to Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you have all the nourishment you need to recover for your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be at the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're going to jinx it. It probably won't happen that soon, but there will be other attacks. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. Yeah, it definitely proves that. So you gotta live in constant fear what our next battle's gonna be. My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener.
Speaking of the future, what are we going to do from here on? Yeah, especially like with Hiroko gone, Soreya's gone. I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. Okay, let's go chat to everybody as well. I love doing this. We gotta keep living like this for another 80-something days. 82. That's rotten luck. I don't know what. That's not rotten luck. I don't know what it is. Shuma, how you feeling, bud? Sorry I didn't help you out with the food. I was worried about you might catch my chronic loseritis when your immune systems are already under so much stress. Okay, Shuma. Feel free to keep ignoring me, by the way. Think of me as some kind of gremlin that randomly makes noises now and then, except, you know, not a cute one. Shuma, I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen the reaction to the fandom. I don't know if they find you cute, but like, it's okay. Just don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it at this stage, honestly. I know it's saying don't worry about it as someone who worries all the time is not going to really help, really. Is it? Eat up now. I'm going to make sure you have all the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. What a sick character design, right? I need you to protect my dear sister, after all. I'll bring your food to you. Just tell me what you want. At least this way I can help out the rest of the team. So they are feeling a bit like, maybe I wonder if it's a thing where he's like wants to protect his sister, but also at the same time they're probably feeling a little bit like a little bit guilty maybe in a way, especially now that Gaku and because like it's probably easier to like kind of like accept that you aren't fighting when like Ito, Tsubasa and Gaku weren't fighting as well, you know. But now that there's more people fighting, you probably feel that pressure a little bit more, right? I'm exhausted. My whole body's sore. My throat still hurts from throwing up so much. Poor Tsubasa. I'm so freaking tired. Hope this ain't gonna take long. I'm too tired to go on living. I'm just gonna veg out until I feel better. Oh my god, Darumi, it's okay. I love her style so much. What's this about our future plans, Eito? Can I say as well, one thing, I haven't seen any spoilers, but one thing I have seen is that the reaction to Darumi is apparently the same reaction I've had as well. I don't know if it's the exact same, but I know that like before the game came out, I remember like she was like the poster person for the game. I saw her everywhere, and there was a lot of people being like oh my god, if I have to see, I even saw tweets being like, if I have to see that girl one more time, you know what I mean? Because she was one of the most advertised characters for sure, because her design is very striking. Like you see it like on a picture and you notice it right away. But I think I like the general consensus I've seen. I've only seen like 2 or 3 tweets, but like if there's 2 or 3 tweets, there's probably 10 more people, you know, besides that. But I've seen people be like, okay, I was wrong. She's fantastic. Now I never, you know, judged her beforehand, but I do think it's interesting that maybe like the fandom is like really you know, into Darumi and likes Darumi and thinks she's actually very funny. I don't know. For me anyway, I think she's funny. First we lost Soraya, and now it looks like Hiroko isn't coming back either. Should we keep looking for her or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I mean, I would definitely like to find her regardless to know she's safe. I almost forgot about that. Did she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? Oh my god, there. No, she was murdered by the traitor hiding in her ranks. You'd love that, Darumi. I know you'd love that. Could you're gonna make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. Oh, so Takamato's thinking like she's dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon. Soraya and Hiroko both knew something about this war and disappeared before they could tell us about. That is a pattern. That is definitely a pattern. We have to accept that we're never going to learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do I think we should do from here on out? As long as we can leave, nothing we can do except run out the 100 days. But all this stuff about going home when we're done, is it still gonna happen without Soraya here? I wish you knew that much, at the very least. We're supposed to be here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity. Isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's got to be some way to contact them, whoever they are. I think that's not a silly way of thinking at all. So he must have been in charge of that too. Now he's gone, that we're probably cut off. Person disappointed. You think they'd have some fail-safes in place, wouldn't you? I do love this conversation though, because like, I feel like it's very natural for every character to be like, you know, asking these questions right now. Maybe everything Soraya told us was a lie. I love her laugh. This whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by the cadre of the Ultra Rich dudes. They're probably out there right now sipping champagne and getting off and seeing us suffer. So yeah, I think like that obviously is another Danganronpa style reference, but also like in a way Squid Game. And maybe I haven't seen Battle Royale. Maybe it's that too. Maybe. Oh my god. I don't mind that she makes these jokes because like it's become so charming. It's like, yeah, she wants everyone to die. It's hilarious. Like anyone else, I feel like anyone else saying this all the time would be kind of like, okay, Jesus Christ, you know? But it's because she's so passionate about it and she's so like funny. It's like, okay, that's her, you know? What part of that was funny? A lot of it. This really sucks though. At least, not that like, okay, I want to make it clear, like the whole class system thing of like these rich people watching people do that, not funny. I want to make that clear, not funny. They're evil people. The funny thing is Darumi getting excited and wanting to be in a killing game. At least before we had some hope of learning the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting the school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would we keep attacking so persistently? So I think 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen in the 100th day. As to whether that will include us going home, all we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other option, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end, one way or another. That's a great perspective. I still love Takami's design so much. Look at that smile. Adorable. Let's go with that. I just don't want to think about this anymore. You look so cool, by the way, on the battlefield, Gaku. No, I'm going to get through this by focusing on all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home. Yes!
Yeah!
I'll be hailed as a hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, they're all mine for the taking. Well, you definitely, like, I don't know how it works, but, like, the only thing I'm thinking about is we haven't heard of any heroes coming back. You know? They would have heard about this by now, right? Everyone who made fun of me will get their just desserts, and the world enter a new era with me leading the way. Gaku, President Gaku, okay, I guess, you know? You're starting to sound like a supervillain now, kind of, yeah. We spent a long at the cafeteria eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. It's funny because Gaku, like, is like, you know, from what we've seen, he is a very compassionate character that just has a lot of like, like, I don't want to say the word is, I'm not the word issues. He has a lot of like, things that weigh like that weigh on his mind, right? That have like over time like made him very I guess like, you know, emotionally distressed in a lot of ways. But I do think that there is like a compassionate side of him and a side that is very loving, and you know he's kind of like, you know, hey, like, oh, the women will love me, and it's like, dude, like, you know, maybe if things get better for you and the foster kids that you're with, maybe you'll have a chance. Maybe that's the problem. You just haven't had a chance to really like get out there, you know? You don't have time in your hands, which can be a big thing. You know, if you don't have time in your hands, it can be like really difficult to like progress any aspect of your life past your job and taking care of people. We spent it along in the cafeteria eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms, and I was still aching all over, but at least I had a full stomach. Like, I think what I'm trying to say is, I think Gaku would much prefer. I think if he got, you know, if he was able to get out there and find someone who liked him for him rather than just like liking him for money or whatever, you know, that would be a very good thing for him. Because I don't think he's a bad person in the least. This really hurts. Back in the room, I collapsed onto the bed and just laid there for a while. Oh my god. Oh wait, I mean, muscle pain can be very sore. Staying away from you was too much effort. I already wasted most of the day doing nothing, although after the last night's battle, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. I spent the rest of the day lying in bed and not doing anything noteworthy. Before I knew it, my 18th day at the last Defense Academy had passed me by. Honestly, we're probably going to have days like that. You know, we're on day 19 now. Bing bong. Whoa. Is this new?
Get ready for your 19th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number.
Okay.
A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared...
What have we prepared?
I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second.
I feel like we just unlocked some stuff, right?
The VR machine in the training room's been updated too. All part of the service.
I mean, I'll take it.
Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Sure. Yeah, like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. Because I feel like we just unlocked some stuff. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday, right? What's the idea of making the 19 milestone day anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. Yeah, it's not a round number. It's a very awkward number. He probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch a squirm. No use getting worked up about it now.
Huh?
I guess you go take a look at the new rooms. 100%. I'm so excited for this. So check the library, the garage, and the training room. Is there anyone we can talk to on the way? He's in his room, but I wonder, like, now do they let us in their room because we're a bit closer with them? I can't get over how cool our outfit is. It's so cool. Let's try it. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to see. I didn't know. It's worth trying, right? So they're gonna be in the garage, which makes sense. Tsubasa, but the roomie like being there is interesting too. We have the training room, which has Ima and Takemaru, and we have the library, which is Ito and Shuma, and that seems to be it. No sign of our gal Hiroko at all. No sign whatsoever. Oh wow.
Huh?
Is this the garage? Looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Cool doesn't even begin to cover it. Oh, she's so happy. Look at this. Isn't it awesome? And that over there. And wow, you never find these things in such a good condition. You sure seem excited. Duh. I never expected the school's line of facilities to include a workshop in my dreams. She's so... Look at her. I'm so happy for her. If you ever want to make adjustments to your class weapon, just let me know. I'll be glad to handle any customization where... Oh, we can customize our weapons? Customize my class weapon? Yep, this place is everything.
Huh?
Aren't our class weapons supposed to be like manifestations of our will to fight channeled through our blood or something? Is it even possible to customize them? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure on the details either, but there's equipment here specifically designed to do just that. Okay. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time here. I'll have to get gear up and running faster. Then you could say Methalasokapal. I can't even say it, to be honest. Wow, I knew Tsubasa was into machines, but I had no idea she could get this passionate about them. It's awesome. It's so cool seeing the passion in her face, the light back in her face after the days where she was eating nothing and she wasn't feeling terrible. It's so nice to see the light back in her face. Oh, look at her. Oh boy, I can't wait to get started. Who wants to be first? It doesn't have to be a complete overhaul. Just let me tweak it a little. Well, calm down, Tsubasa. I know you're excited, but let's take things slow, okay? New skills development has unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Awesome. So, do we do that now, or do we just do it free time? This device upgrades capsules. Let's try it out sometime. Yeah, so not now. Tarumi, how are you feeling back there? No dismembered corpse here either. I've been looking all the morning too. You were expected to find that? It's taking too long. Are we ever gonna find Mr. Hiroko's body? She doesn't hate Hiroko. She just wants a killing game. Hey, come on. We don't know for sure that she's dead. For all we know, she might just... Of course she's dead. Dingus, don't be so naive. What the hell? Once you find a body, I'll take out one of her fingers for my collection. I can make it into an earring, so then we'll always be together. Tarumi, who is this? Yeah, let's leave as soon as we can here. I'm not too sure how it works, but a lot of this equipment is designed for working class weapons. Maybe it'd be modified or specifically treated so it can affect our harmony. But then how does that work? I know it's no use overthinking it, but it just raises so many questions. Tarumi, I didn't know she'd be making that face, but honestly, Tarumi, you do you. See you later. Love you, gal. Love you, gals. You're doing good. Well done, gals. Efficient gals. Next place we'll go to, I guess, is the library with Shuma and Ito. Wonder what this looks like. The libraries scare me after V3. Sure enough, this is the library. It's actually quite nice though, right? This is wonderful. They got a huge selection of titles from all kinds of genres. I don't think I've ever seen this many books, not even in the TRC's library. About that, I'm not much of a reader, so I never really thought about how many books we had. Believe me, this is impressive. I used to spend most of my spare time reading. Yeah, I read manga sometimes, but I'm not really much of a reader, I'll be honest. Being around people always made me nervous. Books were my refuge from the world. Fair enough. Ito doesn't hesitate to speak his mind anymore. I guess this experience has helped him bring him out of his shell. How about you, Shuma? Do you like to read? Do you have a favorite book? This is a moment that is very important for someone like Shuma, I guess. But the thing is, I don't think it's going to help him at all. It's the moment where it's like, hey, someone's taking interest in your likes and your hobbies. But I don't think Shuma's going to take this very well, and he's probably going to be very self-doubting and self-deprecating once again. You know, it's a chance to make a friend here, almost. You know. You think I'll have anything interesting to add to this conversation? You're going to be disappointed. I don't read or watch TV or play video games or engage with any kind of media we're talking about. You don't even play video games? I'm sorry for being so thoroughly uninteresting. No, it's cool. You're gonna find something you like. It just takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while. That's okay. Is it only books here? Nothing extra like Gift-O-Matic in the rec room? I don't think so, although there are some rather unusual choices on the shelves. There's guides and combat techniques, military strategies, that kind of thing. They might teach us something that can help us against the invaders. I think it's more of your area of expertise than mine. That's fair. I'll let you know if you come across anything useful. Thanks, Sato. This is a nice little interaction. Reading study has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay. And so I imagine it's gonna that's a lot of books. I'm not sure they'll be useful to me since I seldom read. This is a nice location. What's that 18 on the wall over there? Restricted area. Yeah. Is okay to enter. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Shuma, you okay, bud? You all look so cool out there in the battlefield. I wish I could be like that, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I'll never fight. I'm too much of a loser and a weakling. I know it's not easy, but maybe you could try working through those problems. You shouldn't expect too much from me. Trust me, you'll only be disappointed in the end. I'm no more remarkable than a generic background character. You could change my name to Random Guy, eh? And it wouldn't make much difference. You better off just ignoring me. Yeah, for me with Shuma, it's like when he wants to work through all this stuff, definitely I'll be there for him. But it's clear he doesn't want to do it right now. I don't get annoyed by people like that just because it doesn't hurt me in any way, shape, or form, and it's not going to bother me in any shape or form. So I'd much rather, just be there if he needs us. But a PC you can use to search for it's not connected to the internet. Wait, so we can't search anything? God damn it! I was gonna search for 0base1 G1 cute. What a relaxing place. I think it'll come here when my symptoms flare up. Your condition gives you chest pains and stuff, right? Would taking deep breaths help? It might if it wasn't for the smell. What smell? When symptoms are really bad, my smell, vision, and hearing all get more acute, inducing a kind of sensory overload. Sorry to hear that. I still don't know what Ato's condition is exactly, but I do worry about him. How does the Revive-O-Matic deal with this? When it brings him back after death, does it replicate the disease as well? Interesting. So after he's revived, his disease comes back as well. I think I kind of expected it would, because it's interesting to even think of it that way, right? Interesting door as well. That death isn't going to cure him whatever he has, We have to go to Takamado and Ima. Two characters that are so alike in every way, shape, or form. Okay, Takumi, you came to check out this room too, huh? Yeah, I was curious about what this update to the VR training machine is all about. Looks like they had some new scenarios for us to try out. They might actually be kind of fun. You want to jump with me sometime and see who can get the best score? Sure. Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Takamado seemed like a competitive type. I don't think I'd be able to keep up if we got really into it. New VR training missions have been unlocked. You can access them during your free time. Okay, I've taken a look at all the new rooms and facilities that were unlocked today. I think I'll go back to my room and decide. Wait, can we not talk to Ima? Wait, what? Is it because it's the last place I looked there? Okay, fair enough. I didn't know it was going to do that. I would have liked to see what Ima was thinking as well. Even after a full day's rest, I'm still tired. I let out a long breath and felt any motivation. So that means in future when we do that type of stuff, just in case, I might have to I might just go pick who I want to talk to the most and go to them first. I just went in order of who we saw first, but I let out a long breath, felt my motivation to do something productive drain away. Instead, I made for the comfort of embrace of my own bed. My aches and pains are more manageable now, but I still wasn't in peak form. Not by a long shot. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a minute. You're going to sleep. I lay down, let my body go completely limp. I wasn't going anywhere else today. And so I snoozed away my 19th day at the Last Defense Academy in relative peace and comfort. We are 1/5 now. This is the 1/5 mark through Takumi's stay in this facility, in this school, in this academy.
Troops, get ready for your 20th. Prepare to spend another day and be ready to give your lives to protect.
Okay, nothing changed there. I thought it was going to be different because he had the champagne glass, but maybe not. Once I was out of bed and on my feet, I stretched, feeling my back, arms, and legs straightening out for the first time in a while. I guess last night I finally did the trick. I feel so much better now. Looks like I'll be able to have a normal day today. I'll head to the cafeteria and see how everyone else is doing. So we're going to the cafeteria again. This game is like the pacing, like I think they know how long this game is going to be because like a lot of times they're like forcing you to go to places, and I think that is probably because they know there's like 100 different endings in this game. So when I got to the cafeteria, there was nobody there. I guess I'm here first today. Well, stranger things have happened. I'll grab some breakfast and wait for them. I sat there on my own for a few minutes until the door finally opened. Someone else walked in. Oh, Eito. Hello, Sakumi. What a pleasure to see you first thing in the morning. You're making it sound like we woke up together. It's kind of strange for others not to be here yet, isn't it? You think they're all still asleep? Could be. A lot of them stayed up late last night, even past the evening announcement. Really? Why'd they do that? Some of them wanted to keep snacking. Others were using the new facilities. They were pretty much just doing whatever they felt like. Does that count as freedom or anarchy? Maybe a little of both. We don't really have any authority figures here anymore. It's like if students at a regular school were given free reign with no teachers or student council. What's so interesting about that as well is like what he's saying is so true is that like, whilst we should be just allowed to do whatever we want, we do also have like this like strange responsibility to our own lives where if we need to keep rested because you don't know when we're going to get attacked again. And while like, with this new stuff can like seem very interesting and stuff, because but without someone to tell us to go to sleep and force us to go to sleep, we're generally like not falling asleep, I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, of course, but I can't help thinking we should be using this time to come up with some new strategies. I don't know. We never know what the enemy is going to do until they show up. How do you plan for that? Plus, those guys would never go along with strategy meetings or group training sessions or anything like that. At least not without someone to organize it all. Are you saying we need a new leader? Hiroko's just gone? Why don't you go for Takumi? I think you do a wonderful job. Okay. You gotta be kidding. I'm not leader material. I can't. His hair is so cute, Takumi. I just agree. You're considerate of others, yeah. You always have our backs in battle, he does. And you never give a hope. I'd be proud to follow someone like you. That's very sweet, Eito. Thank you so much. Knock it off. You're making me blush. You deserve to blush. I'm telling you, I don't handle responsibility very well. Well, if you really don't want to, I won't force you. But leader or no leader, we'll still be here for each other when it counts. That's what being friends is all about. Whatever happens, we'll be okay, right? Right, we'll find a way to make it work. None of the others came to the cafeteria this morning. It was just me and Eito. We talked for a little longer before heading back to our rooms. No Sore no Horoko, and right now it's liberating, but this lack of discipline could lead to problems later on. Yeah, and that's the thing, like I said, I would never force people to do something they don't want to do. It's not my place, but I do think that, like, for the sake of our lives, we will have to have some order, Then again, I can't imagine if I was stepping up to lead the unit at this point. Dwelling on won't help, though. I'm sure I can find a better use for my time. I've got access to new places now, and after all, the sleeping I've been doing lately, I prefer to do something active today. So will we try out the new facilities? Just the first thing we do? The garage has been unlocked. You now develop your skills. Use your time wisely to develop powerful skills. From now on, you can upgrade C-class weapons from the VR, training room, and garage. The library is unlocked. You can now do reading study. You can raise your grade of your choice by... Oh, so you can just choose? Okay, by reading the books related to that subject during the reading study. Since you can only choose to increase one specific grade at a time, make sure you take advantage of the options. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I hope you get what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, obviously, like, I'm all for, like, everyone living their lives and being themselves and all this stuff. And, like, I don't want anyone to, like... feel like they have to do something, right? Again, the reason why Gaku and Tsubasa are so effective because I really feel like they wanted to be out there in the end, Who's here? That's the front entrance. So the new areas, yeah, so like I kind of would want them to want to fight, So the training room, the library is a new place. I want to go to the garage, actually. Where's that? Here. Yeah. I want to see what we can do here. We might as well try it out, right? Such a cool area. Also, is this the same thing? So I want to upgrade Gaku's for sure. Oh, the skills and stuff. Okay. Learn, take this. Buffs allies and gains a voltage. Adds a 1+ attack to allies. That sounds really good. I'm so good with that. I'm so okay with adding that. Especially with Gaku's. Then we all learn Ailey Strike allows... Okay, so we should probably give everyone some different skills. So with Tsubasa, we have the idea to learn Ailey Strike. Allows the use of Intercept in battle. Intercept to tackle enemies in a range at the start of the player turn. Okay. Learn Stay With Me. Debuffs move within a large area, inflicts -3 move on a target. That actually might be a good combo with if you put Darumi together with Gaku and have Gaku like raise attacks, right? While having and then lowering the movement so they don't move as close, I guess. We could definitely try that. Let's see what everyone else has though as well. So learn Eat This, deal damage to an enemy in front and decrease their movement. So we can also do that as well and decrease their movement. Aito's one is learn Jury, attack diagonally to hit enemies within a large area. That actually sounds good as well. That sounds really good. That would be good combo with the Rumi's move as well. Do we have a new skill? Impact Stab. Unleash a powerful close range stab attack, ignores armor when calculating damage. Counter Strike allows counter in battle. Launch a counter attack when hit by an enemy. That's actually really good, isn't it? I'm good with getting Impact Stab. Like just for now, upgrading our own ability. Oh, we can do it again. We can raise it. But let's make sure like if we can raise other people's stuff as well. Like say like we got Gaku's right done, right? Tsubas's is Accelerate, but we don't. Yeah, we already have that. Aito's is Learn Jury. The diagonal attack is very interesting to me, but I think I want to go with the Rumi's for now. For Stay With Me, and we can also upgrade it as well. Yeah, let's give everyone a new skill that we can, and see where that gets us as well. Right? Because all it costs is literally these points here, and we have to use these points at some point, right? Counter Strike. Should we learn Counter Strike as well? And then we can maybe upgrade our Impact Stab. Yeah, I'm good with that for now. I'm good with those upgrades for now. But it hasn't passed the time though, which is good, right? Which is very good. So what I might do is, so who's available to talk? Takebaru, who I definitely wouldn't mind talking to. We also have, oh, Gaku. Yeah, we could talk to Gaku. I wonder, should we like check if we can get a present for Gaku? Right? Yeah. Let's see if we can get a present for Gaku before we talk to our Gaku. Guys, I love this game so freaking much. I love it to death. It's so fun. Let's see. Report card. Yeah, here we go. And let's get to Gaku here. So I don't think we read through all these, too much of these, but yeah, convenience stores at night. He likes dark, damp places. He doesn't like convenience stores at night. I love convenience stores at night. Kako likes complex flavors, but she hates anything that hurts Ima. And, Kaku is dear sister. Dear, okay. Dearest, okay. So that's who he likes. Gaku he likes cooking, and he just likes poverty and working for free. Honestly, yeah. Heck yeah, Gaku. Is there anyone who's like the same height as me? 5'3", by the way. Radial engines, and she likes static electricity. He's 6 foot. He likes cleaning. I just likes loud noises and ugly things. Okay. She likes. Okay, we knew this. We knew this. She's 5'11", so that's my height. That's about my height. So I'm Hiroko side. Small cute animals. Oh, she likes small cute animals, spicy foods, indecisive people. That makes sense. But like the idea of her liking small cute animals is definitely something I didn't really expect, but it's a nice little touch. So we're going for Gaku here. So we don't know what he prefers. I wonder. Let's see. So let's look at the different items that we can have. We have clean, glass stand. See, some of these items I guess we won't even know what they are. Dear sister gift box. So maybe they give that to Ima. Sturdy balloons. Maybe something that would work for Gaku is like a. Because he likes making money, right? He likes cooking. Right? Right? He likes cooking. We try? He likes cooking, right?
Whoa!
There we
If you're
go.
sure I can have it, I'll
Awesome.
take it.
Look
This
at
is
him blush.
awesome.
He's adorable. He really is. Observation went up by 10. Exploration went up by 10. Awesome. And we gained a point in social. Honestly, he's social studies? Okay. No, I'm so happy with that. Okay, so we know he likes cooking. And we know he's into that. So, okay, that's perfect. Let's then go and... Let's see if, who we can maybe give some stuff to today as well. Well, we can talk to Gaku again. So I wanted to... We didn't get to talk to Gaku as, like, he was there. So honestly, I'm very much like into the idea of talking to Gaku now and seeing what he has to say. Maybe, you know, because you get like a little bit of a feel for when you get to talk to him like this, you know. Hi, Tommy. Want to hear my latest review of the food here? Sure. So he's really into cooking.
Yeah.
The food that comes out of the ration-o-matic is real fancy and tasty, that's for sure. But sometimes it just makes it taste nasty to me. Okay. What do you mean? Why would a tasty food be nasty to you? Talk to me. Listen real careful to what I'm about to say, bro. When you're born poor like me, the poorness becomes a part of you. Your tongue rejects food that's too fancy. Wow, that sounds like a curse. If I miss cheap food and from the group home, want to eat boiled leaves. I want to eat the boiled leaves of some unidentified vegetable. Some sautéed bean sprouts would really hit the spot. So would you miso soup that's basically just water? His poor man's mentality is terminal at this point. Your experience unlocked keyword cheap. Okay, so he likes things that are cheaper, I guess. So what he's saying here though is, he rejects things that are too fancy. But I wonder if it's also like a thing of like, because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's just like, you know, whatever, like, because he doesn't have a lot of money. But I wonder if it's a thing where it's like, you know, like home cooking and the food you're so used to becomes so like, you know, like it's like. It's like if like your mom isn't like, or your mother isn't as good as like cooking a certain dish, but still that dish tastes like home, you know? And sometimes fancier food can not taste as good as like the home cooked meals that you're used to, right? Even though some of that doesn't sound obviously like the best in the world, but you know, ding dong bing bong. I'm having so much, even the exploration stuff is so fun as well. I might go out and do some exploration as well at some point too, but right now I like raising our stats quite a bit. There's a nighttime announcement that not that anyone cares anymore, apparently. I've got nothing else to do and my body knows when it's tired. I'll do like it says and turn in. So he's the only one kind of following this now. My regular routine was starting to reassert itself. I got into bed as soon as I was and was soon fast asleep. Okay, so he's kind of like, you know, trying to follow a routine, which makes sense. And our ding dong bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your
21 days already.
To give your life.
20. I wonder if it's gonna be another free time day, because usually give us a bunch of free time, right? But sometimes you get like this bit of story at the start. I still got 79 more to go, but that doesn't feel so impossibly long anymore, right? Because you've gone through 21. Even I looked at it, it's like 79 is like not that, you know, compared to 100. And once I make it to the end, I'll go home and see Kato again. And everything we find, he cares about this gal so much. I have to keep going, I can't give up. Now what to do this morning? Everyone seems to have given up on meeting in the cafeteria first thing. Maybe I'll pass it on today as well. I can probably find something else to do. Sure. I might actually do some exploration, maybe a little bit exploration. But can we choose who we bring with us, or is it just a matter of like they're all gonna be in the party anyway? Because it's good to get supplies and stuff like that, and it's good to like, you know, get some battle experience in as well as we're doing this stuff. So maybe we should do that. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to talk. No, Tsubasa's not available. So when Tsubasa becomes available, we definitely will talk to Tsubasa as well. Because I think we already talked to Eito, right? Can we check that here? Because if I didn't, I'm gonna feel bad. Report card. Is it here? Maybe not. Archive? No. I love to give us information there though. Gallery. Options. Help. Help! I'm not sure where to check our stats. Maybe in here somewhere? Details? Maybe here? Great. Oh, here we go. So we have social studies, which is Gaku. Linguistics, which is like literacy would probably be him, right? So let's go talk to him then, right? Because I don't know if we did then. It's hard to remember sometimes, but yeah, let's go see if we can talk to him then. Because he's a big literacy guy, right? He seems to be in thought though, right? What are you doing here? I was analyzing the video from our defensive battle on the computer. I want to work out the behavioral patterns of each type of invader and use that to inform our future battles. You really are a born researcher. I never even considered analyzing this data. I'm not physically strong, so this is the only way I can make myself useful to everyone. Your experience unlocked the keywords video. Calculation. Okay, so we did. I think we did then. I'll check it again though. And it's not that like I know it's probably bad that I don't remember if I did or not, but it was just a few days ago. So like if I did, I'm gonna feel terrible. But let's see here. In terms of our grade. Calculation. So it didn't go up though, right? So it's hard for me to know because I know like social studies is Gaku. Maybe this is it actually, because yeah, because we have 1 point in like each of them apart from science. Yeah, sorry that I just forgot. Because it's not that like I think Aito is a bad character or not. It's just that obviously like there's so many days going by and stuff like this. So yeah, remind me if we did already. I can probably just check it back as well. Because I distinctly remember like not even joking. I distinctly remember the conversation I had with everyone else. Like legitimately. Like all the people we talked to so far, like I remember what we talked about and stuff like this, And maybe it was just like I slipped my mind a bit. My bad. It happens. So actually, this is the evening, isn't it? So let's see if we can talk to someone else here as well. Danui wants to talk. Gaku wants to talk. Subasa's not into talking right now. Eita wants to talk as well. Let's talk to... Unless we can do a simulated battle. But let's talk to Gaku. I'm up for talking to Gaku. Oh, he's here. Okay. In his room? Oh, no, he's probably hanging around over here then, right? Because usually I'll go over there and not there, so they have to be over here maybe. No, he definitely is then. Because usually when they say they're over there. I don't know. It's confusing sometimes. Let's see, what day is it today? Answer Gaku's question, yeah. Well, I have no idea what the actual date is. There are no calendars in the school. Damn it, dude. Why don't we have any calendars? If I don't know what day it is, how am I supposed to throw birthday parties? Oh my god, what? Birthday parties? Celebrating people's birthdays is my hobby. Oh my god, because of all the kids back at the group home, right? Laying out a spread of good food and lighting candles is fun, even if it's not my own birthday. Oh my god, look at this. This is the compassion. I look at that wig as well. Look, he's becoming a totally new person. Or at least he's opening up and showing who he is. But I can't throw any birthday parties for anybody in this stupid school. Somebody gotta let me celebrate their freaking birthday. Let me sing happy birthday to you, bro. Honestly, you can if you want. This is so sweet. This is so sweet. Like, what a beautiful trait. And this is what happens all the time with I feel like it happens all the time with characters in Danganronpa as well. Where the first reaction is always like, oh, that's a bit weird what you said there, right? And then you get to know them a bit more and you're like, oh, there's something deeper going on here. And then they surprise you all the time with this really beautiful stuff as well. Since when is celebrating birthdays a hobby? This guy sure loves parties. I mean, I don't think it's just the parties. I think he just loves the feeling of setting stuff up and organize something. He's a carer. He really is. Your experience unlocked the word party, so he likes parties. Observation went up by 3, exploration went up by 3.
soldiers. It's time to hit the... You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
No attack today. That's a relief. I love that we're thinking that way too, because we're gonna be like, hey, like there's like, you know, how do I say, like you're probably gonna be on edge all the time. It's only a temporary reprieve. Yeah, the invaders aren't going to stop. They will attack again. Yeah, exactly. It's a very, very paranoid existence. But I spent all my time worrying about that. I go crazy pretty fast. I'll try to just keep it in the back of my mind whenever I can. Forcing my thoughts away from serious matters, I allow myself to drift off. Day 22. Man, the days pass by, right? They really do. Oh.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 22nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day.
I think it's the same
enduring-
message.
Be ready to give your lives.
Just a different design. Now then, what should I do today? So it's gonna be more free time? I know we have to explore at some point, but maybe if we get a 4th day, we might do some exploration there as well. Because right now I'm like in the zone talking to people as well. Should we try and get a present for someone maybe? Maybe try to guess a present for... we know what Tsubasa likes with the sick bags or whatever, but maybe we can try to get something for Darumi maybe? I'm up for that. We could talk to Takamoto as well, but I would also like to give some people some stuff. So, what can we actually obtain here? So we have books. We could give these to Aito as well, actually. Yeah, we could actually. Right? I'm a graphic novel set. But what do you like? Is he into more like stuff, I guess, maybe like the history of mankind? Maybe we can give him something like this, maybe? To Aito? Does he like this? You like books, right?
You truly understand me.
Okay, great. That's great. Guys, I do like that. I like him a lot too. There's not like, I can't think of any like characters I don't like, really. At this stage. Somebody's here. That's always interesting when someone's at the door, right? That's always interesting. Is it gonna be Darumi again? Open the door, welcome my guest inside. Oh, it's Aito this time. Okay. Hey, they're talking to me. I come to extend an invitation to you. What do you invite me to exactly? We still haven't celebrated our last victory, so I thought we could get everyone together for a party. Oh, really? Back when I spent yesterday evening getting it ready, apparently he picked a few tricks up for the jobs he's worked in the food industry, and apparently he loves parties. I never expected cooking to be Gaku's thing. All right, I'm in. Are we doing the cafeteria like usual? No, actually, we're going to make a barbecue outside the schoolyard? I mean, maybe, yeah. Cooking food in the fresh open air is something we never could have done in the Tokyo residential complex. Why not take the opportunity to enjoy it? That's so interesting how we're like talking about it like as the, like it is, because it is open air. So we're making the best of like a bad situation here. You got a point. Feel free to drop whenever you're ready. I'll go let the others know. This is so sweet. Aito left, pausing at the door to give me one of his timid smiles. A barbecue, yeah, I guess that could be fun. I think that sounds so fun. That sounds so fun. Now, we didn't get to do any exploration, so I wonder what's going to happen at this barbecue, you know? It's probably going to, like, prevent us from doing any exploration. Tsubasa's around here somewhere. Wonder if she's by her room. I think it sounds so fun. I do think it sounds so fun. And even though there's flames all around us, like, we have to, like, adapt to, like, a situation of new normalcy, right? Of what will seem like the new normal for us for a while. Right, Tsubasa? You know, lately I can't help wondering about what it might be inside the defense room. Huh? We've been here for a while. Why is it only bothering you now? Once I get fixated on an idea, I find it really hard to let it go until I've seen it through. I even took one of the fire extinguishers up to the defense room door and tried to put out the undying flames with it yesterday. You did what? I didn't work though. Some new flames rose up to take their place right away. I never got any closer to opening the door, but I'm more curious than ever now. Even we can't get inside the room. That's some impressive security. What this shows to me is that it shows Tsubasa is like incredibly curious about what you know, while we're all like, you know, showing like a kind of like togetherness and like and a curiosity about everything. Look at the sky as well. They're still trying to get out. We're still trying to escape. You know what I mean? And that's just normal. We're still trying to find ways to like, you know, find new things. The curiosity will never end, and the willingness to like move forward and try to find the secrets of the place is never going to end either. Even with Tsubasa, who, you know, we didn't know if she cared about that stuff before in terms of like the exploring stuff, but she seems a lot more motivated now. Is there anyone else hanging out anywhere else? Or do we have to just go to the outside hall? This is where we have to go to the entrance hall. Okay. Let's see what this party is going to look like. This barbecue. Honestly, I'm so excited for it. I genuinely am so excited for this. Do we just go outside? Because we're not going past the fire, right? Oh, this is so nice. Got in my head my doubts, but the setup is pretty freaking sweet. It is. I know, right? Cooking at school is already kind of a novelty. Now we get to do it under a real open sky too. This is like, I love how happy he is now. Look at him. The smile. Well, I've been grilled at school plenty of times. It makes a change to be the one doing the grilling. Okay, that's a bit more positive. Sounds like you've had it rough. He has. He definitely has. Are we to talk or eat? Come on, let's get started already. Okay, help yourselves. We got plenty to eat, so as much as you want. Of course, he's like, again, he's very nurturing, right? He's very like almost like automatically caring. Like he wants to care for people, you know?
Sounds like a challenge. Hope
No.
you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
Oh my god. You almost like forget that there's some horrible, crazy thing going on here. Look at Gaku going to grab the meat. Oh, that sausage looks so good. That looks so good. And then look at their like Tsubasa relaxing us like with her like kebab with a shish kebab with like the glass of water. Shuma, please eat something. Poor boy. And Ima, oh my god, they're just eating like fish. Just ungrilled fish. I mean, you know, whatever they want to eat, that's them. And Darumi looks so happy too. And look at Eito in the back too. And look at Takamaru. This is so fun.
You think you can eat more than my brothers and sisters? This is nothing.
Oh,
I'll keep it coming till you're all satisfied.
Gaku. Gaku is like, I don't know, he's becoming a hero in my eyes.
This is fun. It's so different from any of the barbecue parties I've been to before.
Right? And the music as well. Please, can I stay here forever? Please.
It was unnerving at first, the way the sky
The
just
music's so
goes
good too.
on and on forever. But I think I'm starting to like it.
Yeah. Oh my god. I need to stay in this moment forever. I really do.
Really? I still can't get used to it. But maybe that's just me.
I mean, it's hard. It's different for everyone, right? But this moment is so sweet. That's the thing.
This fish is so cold and refreshing.
You know, Ima, you would eat whatever you want.
Hey, I haven't grilled it yet. It's still frozen.
Look at his face.
Oh, that's all right. I'll have it as it is. I actually prefer my food nice and frosty.
Okay, his voice is so sweet as well, Ima.
Yeah, waiting for it to cook is boring anyway.
But look how good it looks on. Look at the grilled tomatoes even.
But that anticipation's half the fun of a barbecue.
It is. I agree with Tsubasa. It's watching the food be cooked and waiting, and like makes you even hungrier.
I don't know what half this stuff is, but it sure is good.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard that human meat tastes like chicken.
Why is it even that sweet to me? Why am I like this whole scene is just like so sweet to me? Even her saying that human meat tastes like chicken, I'm just like, oh, Terubi, you know?
This is chicken.
It's nice to see everyone having
Yes,
a good time.
exact. That's it, Takumi. Said in one line. I'm so happy for this. Shuma, come on, please. I know it's hard. Is something the matter, Shuma? Why aren't you eating? You can eat some food. I wanted to stay in that image forever, guys. I really did. Well, it's nothing. Sorry if it made you worry. I'm fine, really. Don't worry about it. If you're sure, don't worry about worrying other people, okay? We're all worried and we're all terrified all the time. It seems like you wanted to tell me something just now. Please do. How do you like the party, Takumi? Oh, hey, this music's so good, too. It's so good. Yeah, I'm having fun. This is a great idea. Where'd you get the grill and all the utensils and stuff, though? I don't remember seeing these before. I made them with the grill, the Gift-O-Matic. Oh, fantastic. What, all of it? That must have been a lot of work. Well, we can make a walk through the Gift-O-Matic. Maybe it's just worth it. Just look at how happy everyone is. Right. This is one of the greatest moments ever. Even Roka might have warned Duchess a little more if she could have the experience. I wish she was here. I think it's a moot point. She'd never allowed us to do something this frivolous. True, in the first true. We've all been so disorganized lately. I've missed getting the whole group together like this. Yeah. You're really worried about us, huh? You know, I think you make a great leader. Why don't you give it a try? Oh no, I couldn't do that. Not when I have a record of selfishly running off and trying to do everything myself. No, come on, don't even worry about that at this stage. You're making too much of that. Well, I'm still not very confident talking to people, let alone leading them. And my health isn't exactly reliable either. Putting someone like me in charge would be like asking for trouble. I was thinking you're being too hard on yourself. I agree. But anyway, you did a great job setting all this up. You and Gaku, of course. Thank you. It was really Gaku who did most of the work. I just got the ball rolling. I love Gaku so much. I love him so much. Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time. Feel free to go and mingle. This was amazing. This is so incredible. He's right. We don't get together very much these days. I should make the most of it and see how everyone's doing. Shuma. Come to think of it, Shuma seemed like he had something on his mind earlier. Maybe I can get him to speak to me about it now. So it seems like, so what we're going to do, we're probably going to talk to Shuma next time, but I still want to talk to everybody as well, because like Shuma is the main story, right? These frozen fries are delicious, so cold and crunchy. Please. Okay, no, you can eat whatever you want. I'm not judging. I'm not such a big fan of cooking outdoors. It reminds me too much of when we were home. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Kaku, then. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get that. Everyone's so friendly and chill today. It makes me want to vomit. Again, even that's sweet in some way. I don't want to keep you from others. Feel free to go talk to them. I want to stay here forever. We got plenty of food, so eat as much as you want. I'll keep grilling till you're all satisfied. It's a different Gaku. It's a different Gaku. I could hug him 50 times. Eat as much as you want, huh? Sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for the stuff to get annihilated. Anyway, Tsubasa. This is the first time I've ever been to a barbecue at school. I like it. It's kind of refreshing. And I think we're going to be ending the episode there, guys. Thank you so much for supporting the series. We're going to talk to Shuma next time. If you guys would like me to like maybe bump this up to maybe 4 or 5 videos a week, I definitely wouldn't mind and end this place, because we're going to be playing Deltarune with this game in about 37 days. So that's going to be happening, or 36 days at this point. So obviously, like it'll probably go back to 3 videos with Deltarune on the side as well. But the only thing is, like, I kind of like it. The reason I like it right now is because I feel like it gives people time to catch up. And obviously, because I think, you know, we want more sometimes, but then, like, I feel like it's always good to have, like, that time to catch up. But we can do longer videos sometimes as well. But I was thinking of maybe just, like, maybe having the Tuesday video be this as well. And then, yeah, I think, you know, Monday, Tuesday, we could do, like, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? Maybe? Depending on the other series we're doing, because usually the other thing we do is usually quite short. But we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for supporting this series. Thanks so much for being so cool and for being so awesome. This episode was pretty interesting because honestly, I really felt like I had a like unbelievably like crazy time last time, an inspirational time this time, to being like one of the most like just this episode really felt like everyone like was like coming into their own in a way, apart from Shuma, of course, but it really feels like even like Ima and Kaku like are getting more comfortable on everyone as well. Gaku really was like to me a star in this episode, like really showing like how far he's come, along with Tsubasa as well. So proud of the both of them. I'm so proud of them. And everyone feels very unified. And I don't want to be, it's really weird saying that because Todoroki's gone, because like it is like a weird thing where I want Todoroki here, right? I do. But again, we wouldn't have had this moment when Todoroki was here, but I would rather her be alive than dead. You know what I mean? I know it's hard. It's a really difficult situation. It's a really difficult situation. But this was all a very sweet episode for me. I love this so much. And we have more of Last Defense Academy next time, which will be Saturday. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for supporting the series. Thank you so much for being the best audience in the world. And I want to say thank you to Never Gonna Pay the Baby Gangsta tier on Patreon. That is the highest tier on my Patreon. Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Jana the Nana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Ewald, Radish Anusta, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, The Assassin, Shaka God, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, SR Fiji, Leon, High Casparian, and Jared Bean. And thank you so much to Blasco as one of my YouTube members at the highest tier. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.